Hello and welcome to another fun dyeing video with me, Caroline. And in this I'm going to make some batik in greens and blues, and you can see how great it's going to look. So it's these different items that are all kind of neutral white cotton, and first I'm just going to tie them up. So these jersey trousers, sweatpants bottoms, I'm just crumbling up and using lots of elastics to actually just kind of make these little knots on. So it's very, very random. It's just totally crumble effect and just, adding some elastics, some bands differently. For this dress, I'm going to be a little bit more kind of detailed. So I'm making like stripes, as you can say. I'm kind of folding it in a harmonica fold. So I am trying to make it as long and narrow as it possibly can be. And I'm doing it from the bottom and up. And then I'm just placing lots of these elastics very, very tightly along this long piece of dress. So it simply turns into just a long sausage roll with elastics tied different places. And of course, the fun thing is that all of the places where these elastics go on, hopefully if I put them on tight enough, then the fabric will be white underneath, and then the dye, the color will show up everywhere else. So it's just a fun project to see how tight you can get them. And here we have a t-shirt, and that's, I'm just going to cut the bottom bit off because I got it from this washing place, so it's actually been used in the industry. And then I'm folding it up in a swirl, and I'm trying to fold it so the swirl is at the side of the top, and not right in the middle or right on the boob, but kind of off to the side. And then adding these elastics again, so it's almost like a pizza effect now. You make a kind of a wheel, and this for these ones, the shorts, I am rolling them, trying to do that as a technique. And I know that if I roll it, then there will be quite a bit of the shorts fabric that will be hidden inside this roll. So it will be interesting to see how much color that piece of the fabric will actually get, like, or that piece of the shorts. So again, making a long sausage and making sure they are very, very tight, those elastics. And now I've got some very warm water out in 2 buckets, and I've added some salt and the fixing salt. So you need 2 specific kinds of salt. And then it's about adding the dye, and I've chosen a blue dye and a green dye. And I did this on a summer camp with some students, so we did lots of things. It wasn't just my few things that got colored in these 2 buckets. We did so many cool things. So normally I leave my items in the bucket for half an hour to make sure the colors get really vibrant. But because we had to make so much, I actually just dipped them in and then left them in another bucket to soak. And I could tell that on the colors that they weren't as vibrant and as clear as normally. So for another time, I would just prefer to actually leave them in the bucket for half an hour. But we just took them up, and it's also fun to see what that did to the colors actually. So I'm dipping the ones that I want green in the green bucket and the ones I want blue in the blue bucket. And now it's the fun thing where it's actually cutting up the elastics. And be careful that you don't cut into the actual fabric. But this is so much fun, and you get to see the patterns, what it looks like when you open it. And here the colors still look quite dark and vibrant, but they did go off in the wash a little bit. But that's good to know. That was the completely crumbly effect, the blue trousers, and the shirt was with the swirl, the t-shirt in green, so that was also cool. These are the shorts that kind of got a pattern on the bum. And that was the dress that got folded up into these stripes with the elastics on along the roll. So all in all, it's super fun to make these things. I always enjoy dyeing clothes to make them fresh and new. And I hope you will be inspired to do that as well. See you next time. Bye bye.